Hi EYFS, this week as part of your maths learning I'd really like for you to look at the numbers from 11 to 19, and it'd be really good if you could watch the number blocks episodes to go with each of those numbers. Now grown-ups should be able to find those episodes for you on YouTube or on BBC iPlayer, and that will be episodes for the numbers 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All episodes are about 5 minutes long, so they're nice, quick, easy watches. I've also put for you on our home learning site copies of the number blocks. So if you're lucky enough to have your own printer at home, you'll be able to print these off and cut them out. And it'd be really great if you could have a go at ordering them from smallest to largest. Now you only need the numbers 11 to 19, but if you fancy an extra challenge, you could do the numbers all the way from 1 to 20. Now as you order the numbers, think carefully about how the block is changing each time, and also think about what's happening to the numeral each time. If you don't have a printer at home, don't worry, because you could make your own. You could use Lego bricks, blocks, other objects around your house, or you could draw your own number blocks and put them in order, and you could also write your own numbers to go with them. Okay, right, now on to some other activities you can do this week. Okay, so this week I'm going to show you how I use my peg or bead string to understand the value of the numbers between 11 and 20. So I've made myself another bead type string again this week, but of course I don't have any beads at home, so I've decided to use the pegs from my washing line. You could use pegs, you could use tube pasta, you could use beads if you've got them at home, anything that can be threaded onto a string or a piece of ribbon. If you can, try and group 10 of the same colour and another 10 of the same colour. So I've chosen 10 green pegs and 10 blue pegs. Okay, I've got a box here with numbers between 11 and 20. So I'm going to pull one out and see what it is. Here we go, it's number 18. So, with my bead string, I know already that this group here of green pegs is already showing me the value of 10. I'll prove it to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't need to count that part of the number out again. Okay, when I look at my number 18, I can see this one here is showing me the value of 110. Okay, now I need to add on my 8 ones. So I'm going to carry on counting from 10 until I get to the number 18, because I'll have added on 8 extra ones. So I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now you can also work in reverse, and maybe you can have a go at this one at home. So I'm going to show this many on my bead or peg string. I wonder if you can count along to work out how many there are altogether. Pause the video if you want to have a quick try. Okay, so I'll show you how you would work out how many are on the string. So I've got my 10 here. Okay, I know there's 10 green pegs and I don't need to recount those. So I'm going to count on from 10 once more. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So now I'm going to have a go at recording that as a numeral. So those numbers between 11 and 19 can be a little bit tricky to write. So let's see how we do it. So I've got 14 altogether. I know that this first group here of my green pegs is showing me 110 altogether. So that's what the value of this digit means, 110. And then I can see here I've got 4 ones. And that makes 14. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a similar activity, but this time using pens or other things you can find around your house. So if you're not able to make yourself a bead string using the pegs or other objects that can be threaded, this is something else you can have a try at home. So I've used pens today, but you could use pencils, you could use straws, you could use sticks, anything that can be bundled together a bit like this. If you don't have elastic bands, like me, you could use string or you could use a hair bobble to tie them together. So I've started by making a bundle of 10 pens, and these are going to stay together. So I'll prove to you that I've got 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, then along with my 110, I've got my loose ones over here. Okay, I'm going to use my box again to pull out a number, and it's 15. So I'm going to put this down here. So I've already got my one group of tens. Here's my 110. Okay, that's what that digit means, and that's its value. Now I need to find the right amount of ones. So it shows me here that I'm going to need 5 of my ones. I'm going to see if I can count on my 5 going from 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so here's my, I'll sneak that in there. There we go. Here's my 110 and here's my 5 ones, and all together that will make 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, once you're really confident with that, you could work in reverse again. So you could see if you could work out how many this is showing. If you want to have a go at home, pause the video and see if you can do it. Okay, so now we'll have a check together. So I've got my bundle of 10 here, and I've got some loose ones. So I'm going to count on from 10 to see if I can work out how many I've got. So I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm going to have a go at writing that as a numeral now. So I know that this group here, this bundle, is showing me tens, and I've got one bundle of 10. And then here I've got my loose ones, so I'll just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got my 110 and my 7 ones, and all together that will make 17. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.